I know that I will not be forgotten by the man high upon the hill. By his grace I'll be living in that mansion, in that mansion, in glory land, in glory land. That's where I'll be. Glory land, that's where I'll be.
Tim will always be remembered. He is the last of the Perry brothers to pass, and is the end of an era for many of us. The Perry brothers were all very different. John, the oldest, led the brothers in their musical career and his family with his steady good nature. Bill, the second born, was ever practical and generous. He is the intense one with the furrowed brow in nearly all the childhood photos. Marty was the happy-go-lucky youngest, and the boys often joked about him being his mom's favorite. Tim was the middle child. He would make everyone laugh. In his childhood photos, you can see he looks like he is up to something. Here he is with his brother John. Even in his youth, he would make anyone around him laugh. We can all remember funny things he said. Of course, Tim's mule skinner routine was a comedic favorite. Here is a little clip of him playing.
There's a sluggish back before a rancher in Corona, a guitar for a cowboy way out in Arizona, a Christian Calico for a pretty Navajo. Get along, you, get along. You train, ha, ha. You train, liberty climbing on the mountain chain. Sing they're gonna reach to the top, liberty climb, liberty climb, liberty, 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 liberty climbing along. There's some cotton breaking needles for the folks away out yonder, a shovel for a miner who left his home to wander, some rooters and peels for the settlers in the hills. Get along, you, get along. You train, high, high. You train, liberty climbing through the wind and rain. They'll be born till they drop. Liberty climb, liberty climb, liberty, 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 liberty climbing along. There's a letter full of statistics black around the border, a bill for someone who hasn't made the order, a Bible in the pack for the Reverend Mr. Black. Get along, yeah! Get along, get
Tim was born in Chardon, Ohio, on April 4, 1948. He was born to Babe, or John Wesley Perry, who was the youngest of 13, and Faye Daughtry, who was near the middle of 13 siblings as well. The boys would have family from Sopchoppy visit them in Ohio. In 1954, the family moved to Palm Beach, Florida, where John played music and Tim was learning to play the keyboard by ear. It was clear to their father they had natural talent. In 1957, the family moved to Sacramento. Here is Tim talking about their arrival in Sacramento.
In the early 60s, John took his brothers in hand and created the Perry Brothers Band. Bill on drums, Tim on piano, Marty on bass. They played for teen dances and were on select TV shows in Sacramento. Sitting on my front porch, just thinking of my future and what will be for me. I don't know much about here on earth, but when I pass, here's where I'll be. I'll be living in heaven. I'll be living in heaven with my old friends that passed before me. I'll be living in heaven. I'll be living in heaven. What a wonderful thing to know what my future.
For Tim, family is most important. He would travel to Florida to visit relatives for many a fish fry. He also liked to catch those fish.
I'll be living in heaven.
His teenage years through his early 30s were spent traveling with his brothers to play music. It was during this time that Tim met the love of his life, Cheryl. They married in 1972. Tim wanted children, and he was so happy to have 4. Here's the last Thanksgiving the Perry brothers had before Tim moved to Texas in 1980. Tim's love for family was very evident. He would dress up like Santa for his niece's children on his visits to California. He visited California for many birthdays and Christmases.
I guess I'll move along. My time on earth is past. I've got to go on. I know that this will not be my last song. What a wonderful thing to know what my future will be. I'll be living in heaven. I'll be living in heaven. Oh, we'll have a band 'cause my brothers will be there too. I'll be living in heaven. I'll be living in heaven. What a wonderful thing to know my family will be there too.
Tim's deepest love, though, was his wife Cheryl, his stepchildren, and his grandchildren. He was known to brag about his grandchildren often. He even has a great-grandchild. Tim could make anyone smile, but you can see one very beautiful smile on the face of his wife, Cheryl. The last 15 years hasn't been easy for Tim. In 2006, his brother, John, got cancer. John later died in 2007 at only 63 years old, and that was the beginning of many untimely losses for Tim. His mother became very ill in 2010, and he would visit often. Here is Tim singing at his mother's birthday party. After his mother died, his brother Marty died in 2015 at 65, again, too young, just like his brother John. Only 2 years later, his brother Bill died in 2017. Tim was the last brother to go, all way too young. We will miss Tim and the Perry brothers.
What a future will be.